I've been in Canada for 5 months and I'm still trying to figure out my life and stuff. I've received so many comments from you all asking me to do like a home tour and everything. This was my husband's man cave. We're not doing any tour here because I met everything here. I'm currently in the guest room and I've been trying to see which area of the house works for me to shoot. I think I like here. I use the guest room to pack my stuff. I packed my stuff in the guest room because my husband didn't create space for me in his closet. That man has clothes. Hey, babe. Anyways, I'm here to talk about my cultural shocks since I came to Canada. Like I said, it's been 5 months and I feel like, yes, I've received enough shocks that I can share. My experience so far, oh my god, I'm super excited because the winter is finally over. Even though this Canada, by the time you just want to celebrate more like that, you just want to wake up and you see everywhere is white. You're like, am I in heaven? For the past couple of days, like the sun today was hot. Like for the first time you see sunlight and sunlight is actually hot. In the winter, when you see sun, run and enter your house. So let's talk about the things that have shocked me since I came to Canada. Number one thing that shocked me, it's kind of, I'm going to give you like kind of chronological, okay? Because the first day we got into Canada, one of our bags did not come. In my mind, I still had like the Cameroon mindset. I'm like, hi, this bag that did not come, we will sweat. We'll have to go to this agency. We'll have to do this, write to this and everything, you know. But before we left the airport, one thing we did is we left our address, described the bag, and, you know, just basically those. And then when we did that, they kept calling. Like, we did not even have to call the airline to say, no, don't see the bag. Like, have you people seen the bag? We didn't have to call the airline. The airline kept calling us. Now the bag is in Rome. Now the bag is with Ethiopian Airways. It's left Rome. It's in Toronto. Now the bag is in Ottawa. Now the bag, you know, they called us every step of the way. And then by the time we woke up the next morning, one open door, the bag was in front of the door. I was like, hey, who? Oh, lo. I was like, wow. That was the first thing that shocked me. Like how prompt the system is in solving your problems. You know, if you have things documented, they will trace it. They're going to trace it and they're going to help you solve your problem. That's the first thing. Second thing that shocked me is the system is based on trust. So when we got in, I had to, because the things I bought, the things I bought and thinking they were going to fit for winter did not fit at all. The jacket I brought wasn't warm enough. So we had to get like joggings, just a couple of things to help, me settle in during the winter to keep me warm and everything. So we went to the store to buy. They have these policies, self-checkouts. Like you just enter a store, you just go and pick the things that you're picking, and then you just go to the teller. There's nobody there. You just scan the things, ta, you pay, and then you go. I'm like, if I carry one of these, if I take one of these things and I just don't, and I put it, how would they know? Like, so the system is based on trust. Ooh, and everyone they should not bring you where I'm coming from, cause you fall stuck. Oh, cause even where I'm from, even when they are tellers, even when there's security guard, people they still be thieving. They will still thief, you know. So I was really shocked by the self-service thing, the system based on trust and everything. I was like, oh, this is entirely new, you know. So that's the second thing that shocked me when I came to Canada. The third thing that shocked me, people of the Most High God. I left Africa. I came to Canada. So it first of all started one time. I was going to the store with one of my husband's friends. My husband was not available to take me to the store. He went to work, you know. So he took me to the store to buy groceries. He took me to the store to buy groceries. And when we were going, one woman just came and she was like, where I say, Uncle Bertrand, do man the beg na beg, so I don't understand. Do man the beg. Me, I don't understand. She was like, yes, she's begging. I say, beggar than day for Canada. There are people on the streets. There are people on the streets with Canadian nationality that are begging. I say, hey, woo-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo. Woo-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo. A part of Canada you will not see it online. So I was like, I was super shocked. Like everywhere there's like a traffic light. Everywhere you see a traffic light, you see somebody one gong na container. You just see somebody one gong like that. Thank you. So there are lots of beggars. So while I was shocked and I was like, in the abroad, people are begging. You know, my husband was like, I've not seen anything that in the summer, that it's not there are not many people out now because it's cold, so they are hiding in their shelters and everything. But there are so many homeless people in Ottawa. That's where we are based, in Ottawa. They call it Ottawa. So many homeless people. It's a shock to me, because we know that when you come to the abroad, like, it's the land flowing with, it's the land of opportunities and money. When you just hear that somebody's from the abroad, you're like, cut me soap. When you just hear that somebody's going to the abroad, you're like, you not do something for me. So that's the one that up to now I'm still like, I don't understand. And they make lots of money. Like, people actually stopping. You know, in Africa we have this thing that you see somebody on the road that is begging, you give them your money. You tend to yam. You that you are giving the money, you tend to yam. Also, you that you are taking the money, you are taking money from somebody who is the person, you also tend to yam, you know. So the people make lots of money. My husband was like, some people even do it like a full-time job, like making money off the streets. I'm like, okay, So that's the third thing that shocked me when we came here. The fourth thing that shocked me, see, nobody prepares you for winter. Nobody can prepare you for winter. You know, you can think about the coldest place in your village. You can, I don't know, maybe explain them. Like, just think about the cold. Think about cold. Like, it's not cold enough, especially in this Canada. Especially, and also because we have like 6 months. Do you know we have like 6 months of snow in this pays? Seigneur, boy, 6 months. Nobody prepares you for the blizzards. Nobody prepares you for the cold. Like, you're not understanding at all. So there's no amount of preparation of mind that you're going to do, so that when you come here, you just adapt to it. You just, the first day I got here, I got sick. And it wasn't even snowy. It wasn't snowy the first day I came. I think it was, the temperature was 2 degrees, just 2 degrees, you know. But it snowed the next morning. I was not just able. So that's the third thing that shocked me when we came to Canada. The fourth thing that shocked me when I came to Canada is that you expect that every bush faller, you just expect bush fallers to have money. So you come now to a place where you're like, people sweat, thy soil did waters. People toil, sweat, thy soil. And then the more you work, the more taxes you pay. So you're in a loop. It's a loop of work, pay, government, work, pay, government, work, pay, government. So you need to be smart. You need to be smart to be able to live off the tax situation. You need to be smart to balance. You need to be smart for balance. You see now. So that's the next thing that shocked me. I just felt like, okay, because the currency, I just felt like because the currency is high, people get paid $6,000 a month, people get paid $10,000 a month. I just feel like, oh, that's a lot of money. You can live la vida loca, but by the time the month wants to end, like the first thing that just shocked me is going to the market and buying avocado. Like people watch me, I'm a village girl, you watch my videos, like my father has farms from here to the next village. We don't buy anything in my house. We don't buy potato, we don't buy avocado, we don't buy papaya, we don't buy guavas, we don't buy mangoes, we don't buy yam, we don't buy oil. There's nothing we buy in the house. So I've been used to going to the farm. If I need to eat something, I just go to the farm and harvest, and then I come and cook the thing. When we need oil, we just go to the palm tree, we harvest palm fruit, we come and meal. When we need gari, we go to the farm, we harvest cassava, we just come and grind and fry and so that's the life I have lived, like my entire life in Cameroon. And then I come to a country where I have to buy a small avocado like that. They tell me $5. And then at first my brain used to calculate. I'll be like, $5. 2.5 on a 2,000 for this small thing. So at first it was traumatizing. Groceries here very, very expensive. Groceries here very, very expensive. And the things don't even taste like from somebody who is coming from a very organic background, if I can say so. Things don't even taste like you're eating guava. You're seeing the guava, but you're like, what's in my mouth? You buy corn. The corn is just soft. So I used to just feel that because people make lots of money, like you can make $10,000 at the end of the month, you make $6,000, even $3,000. If I want to convert it to Cameroon money, that's like 1.2 million. I'm like, that's much money. But by the time the month wants to end, if you are not gonna join those people downtown to beg, you hold your own gong and say anything for the boys. It's by the grace of God, because first of all, your rent, you start hearing now of rent, people who rent like single rooms. So what people do here, which is not common in Cameroon, is that somebody builds an apartment, and then this guest room, gives it out to one person. The person here pays 800 or 900. The next room, the person pays 800. The other room, the person pays 800. Stuff like that. So at the end of the day, you're receiving rent. And then they have shared spaces. You have like the living room, shared space. That's a shared space. The bathroom, shared space. The kitchen, shared space, and stuff like that. So that's what many landlords do. So if you're in a shared space, you have rent, you pay rent $800, and let's say you're making $3,000. Okay. Groceries, cause you not go to the store and say that, hey, the pair $5, I bet I give you $2, or it will not even happen like that. So you pay. There's no place where you can go and say, "Woo, you give you $1. You sure say you not gonna move me something, reduce something?" Then no, there's not. You will not find those kind of markets. Oi, senior. So by the end of the month, by the time you want to finish paying for like lights, water, fuel, internet, food, you don't have nothing. You don't have nothing. Yeah. So the plenty money you made ends up being nothing. Yeah, because the system really knows how to. The system is like a grinding mill. You just chew the money that you worked. So yeah, that's the next thing that shocked me. The plenty dollars. Cause we had the tendency back in Africa. When you hear that your sister is making $5,000, you convert the $5,000 and then you apply it to systems in Africa, you're like, hi, if you have $5,000, you can do this, you can do this. No, by the time your sister wants to finish paying the bills of the month, like the money is not even that, it's not there again. Yep. So the money, it sounds much, but it's not much. You're going to finish it before the month ends. You need wisdom, you need financial knowledge, like financial knowledge to be able to make it in this system. You need great financial knowledge to be able to make it in this system. That's the next thing that shocked me about this place. Another thing that shocked me is the amount of wildlife. So when we came in the winter, my backyard, like, I'm really excited because it's spring. I can start gardening. I was asking Laura the other day, like, can I start? Do you think, can I trust this weather enough to start gardening? And she was like, yes, I can start gardening. So we're going to do that, you know. But the wildlife is not, like, you see slogans, let's make Ottawa wild again, let's make Ottawa wilder. So they are pro wildlife, they are for wildlife. During the winter, there were squirrels everywhere. As spring started, I'm seeing rabbits, skunks just passing around like that, grumbeef just passing like that everywhere. So I think it's becoming concerning, because rabbits, when they just see your green things like that, they'll just eat. I don't know about skunks. I didn't really grow up knowing much about skunks, but with the wildlife comes difficulties with gardening. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to work around that, but we're going to find our way to work around that, so that we can have fresh produce and not have to go to the market and not have to go to the store to buy a tomato for $10. Like, and it's not one bucket of tomato. Just like something like that. Wait. Yep. So I think that's the next thing that shocked me when I came here. The amount of wildlife that is everywhere. So I think that is basically it. I know that there's going to be things as we're in spring and summer is coming, there's going to be more things that are going to shock me. But for now, those are the things that I've been shocked by. Okay. So with the spring, I know that the summer culture here is totally different from what is going to happen during our own summer in back in Africa and everything, you know. But we're ready for that. We are ready for that. Everybody here is busy. If you're not busy, you're in trouble. Everybody here is busy. You have just weekends to, if you like to socialize and everything, you may have just the weekends. And then I got married to a pastor, so people, appointments during the weekend, so you hardly see people are hardly available, you know. Back in Cameroon, you see sometimes somebody knocks on your door without even calling you to say that, whoa, are you around? That kind of thing, you're not really, that kind of thing doesn't really happen here. People are busy because things are waiting for their next paycheck. So you need to be hustling, so that you need to be hustling for the next paycheck, so that you're able to pay bills when need arises, you know. So basically that's okay. I may do another video like this if something happens in the summer which is out of the ordinary and stuff like that. I may do another video, but for now I think we're going to end here. I heard that Canada is extremes. When it's cold, it's super cold. When it's hot, it's super hot. So we're just not really looking forward to the heat and everything, but we're going to experience it and we're going to share those experiences with you all. Okay, so I think I can end this video here. Bye.